What's up, guys? Welcome back to Roleplay. We have just been captured by a shit ton of knights inside of their camp. I guess, Neil, what's going on?
So you three are locked in this guy's bedroom together. They've patched up Breger so he's not dying, but he is badly injured. You're at -4 at this point by the time they managed to patch you up and everything to
Did they
stop the
take my
pain.
pouch?
Yeah,
Did they
they
take my spell
actually
book?
they took all of your spell components and basically everything except the clothes that you're wearing, and they also bound your hands together.
Okay. Shit.
And I assume all my potions are gone?
Yeah, all of your like they took all of your equipment. Like once they first disarmed you, and then as they marched you in there, they took off your armor, so you just have whatever clothes you're wearing. None of your gear, none of your money, nothing.
Okay.
Abigail, let's start with you. What are you doing? You ran.
I'm gonna slowly head back there, but I'm gonna be waiting for nighttime.
So
I'm
you
gonna
wait
try
till
to
nighttime before you head
I'm
back.
gonna try to observe. No, no. I'm gonna start to. I will start heading back, and I will just like look and try to see if I see people where the guards are standing and everything from as far away as possible while being hidden. I'm just observing the camp, basically.
Okay, you just keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
All right. Back in the makeshift prison, Bannon and Vincent are awake. Vincent slightly less attractive as a result.
Um, but I guess I just kind of give him a blank look, like just look at him and be like, "Now what?"
That you look at who? Me?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to. We'll wait to talk to their captain when he decides to speak to us. There's not much we can do.
What about him? And I point to Breger's lifeless body on the ground.
He's at 0 now, right?
He's at
Negative
-4.
4.
They left him at -4.
He's patched up, but he's at -4, right?
So does he continue to bleed out?
No.
No.
They stopped the bleeding, but he's
Oh.
unconscious.
Well, we'll need to revive him and get him up on his feet as soon as we can, but we don't have the means to, unless there's. I guess we could tear up this man's bed and build him a.
If we look in the room, it just there's nothing in the room, right? We're just
No,
in a small
no.
little
There's
room.
like a bed and a small desk.
Does desk
with,
have any
like-
drawers?
Yeah, there's some drawers and there's some like pen and papers in it, and there's a couple of holy books, like books about gods and stuff.
At
I'll read the books, I guess.
Okay. You
at
already know
negative
this
4,
material.
do I heal through sleeping?
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess I just kind of like put my head back and close my eyes on the side of
Okay.
the room.
You guys chill for a while, and eventually the door opens and a woman steps in, armed in full plate armor with no shield but a long sword at her side.
One quick question: where's the elf at in all this?
Celia had waited in the forest for you guys to go attack the forest. She wasn't going to come with.
Okay, I just wanted to make note because we completely forgot her in the opening.
Yeah.
All right, so this woman walks into the room. We recognize her to be the captain, or
She is, I mean, yeah, she's got, what do you call it? Ranking insignias on her.
all right. So I just kind of stare at her, wait for her to talk. I don't say anything.
I am Captain Veronica. I heard that you men attacked the King's Catacombs, and I'm here to ask you why, and why you came after our fort.
Well, we didn't want to. We tried to reason with them, and I know that their honor was first and foremost. So I will inform you that they died valiantly. We informed them that there was a fight to be had, and they stood their ground bravely. So you should be proud of your men. But we're on a mission of most importance. It's beyond the mere lives of those of us here. We believe there's an object of great power in there that could free an ally that would then allow us to go on and rescue a very powerful cleric that is under the control of the darkest of mages. So, unfortunately, while your guards are honorable, good men, and this camp is extremely honorable and good, the mission is above the mere lives of us mortals here in this day.
I see.
And as a captain, I would hope you would understand the greater good cause, for that is why you are here as well. And again, we did not kill your men in cold blood. We told them that there was a fight on their hands so they could die with sword in hand and honor on their chest.
It's not what the men who reported to me said.
What did the men who reported to you say?
They say you engaged them at a distance with bows with no warning.
I announced myself and I told them we were coming.
Out of game, did you announce yourself until you guys were coming? I don't remember that actually happening.
Pretty sure Jeff charged
I
at
did.
them.
Yeah,
And,
I think
and that's
you-
when we took a shot at the same time.
yeah. I mean, it was a while ago, but I'm pretty sure I remember saying that there's a fight on your hands or whatever, some shit.
Chat can
Yeah,
probably
I
verify.
think he did. I think he did.
Does chat have a confirmation on this?
They're saying I did.
People are saying
Okay.
he did.
They said he
thought so.
did.
He did, unfortunately. Yeah.
Then
yeah, he told him.
she didn't say that about you, about differing reports. Okay. She nods and says, well, that's what my men said. Well, seems that there's nothing here to do with you except wait for backup to arrive and take you away. We will do the best that we can to care for your man. He deserves a fair
I appreciate
trial
that.
before he's dead, executed for, grave robbing.
If you have it in your heart, though, if you could see beyond this, we would love to make amends for your men's loss by working for you for a while or something, but it is of the most importance that we get in there. If you think that we should die for our crimes, so be it, but by killing
do.
us and stopping this mission from happening, there will be countless more lives lost, perhaps the land itself.
Well, that's not for me to make. That's not a
You
call
sound
for me
like
to
an
make.
incredibly good negotiator, and,
This
I'm-
is not
I'm
a
thankful for this
negotiation.
shit.
You're prisoners.
so
They're-
you just came in here to ask us for the confirmation of what your guards already told you?
Yes, I wanted to hear what you have to say, and if you were just going to confirm their story and add
All
your own morality to it, that's fine. But that's not enough for me to let you go. Especially
changed my
considering
story.
You assaulted our fort here.
The
What
first story
was
was a test. The real story is I am the living God. Lord
Why did you
Jesus
attack
Christ.
our encampment here?
There was
just needed to get inside.
incestuous sex going on here, and it needed to be struck down.
Okay. She walks out and shuts the door.
I just turned to Vincent. I'm like, well done. Well done.
If
Clap
we're
my
gonna
hands.
die, then we're gonna die with that bitch knowing she's dumb. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm like, fair enough. Fair enough. We
Okay.
have- I want to keep just talking to Vincent. Like, any plans? Do you want to just ride this out, see where we end up?
I mean, as far as plans go, we're bound, surrounded by people that killed or overcame us when we had our gear.
Right.
I don't see what we do. I gave them the story that I felt like would perhaps give us our best chance of getting out of here, and she didn't have any of it, so that is what it is.
Did your nobility help at all in this situation?
No. No, I don't think so. We attacked their guards, and their only duty is to guard this place and kill those that stop them from trying to do their job, so they're well within their rights.
Okay. Is there any windows in the room, or is it windowless, Neil?
There's a small window. It's just more like an arrow loop, so not actually big enough to crawl through, but you can see out, and there's no glass.
What do I see if I look out?
You see, a couple of people standing in the yard chatting amongst each other. That's about it.
Okay. I guess I go back over and sit down and put my head back up against the wall and sit there and contemplate.
I'm just reading the books.
Okay. I guess we'll fast forward till nighttime then.
Okay.
Abigail?
Alright, so I'm gonna. Well, do I see anything? I said I was like trying to see any
Yeah.
patterns or see anything going on with
No.
the camp.
There's a couple of people that are kind of patrolling the edge, and that's about it. It looks like there, some people will be standing around practicing or chatting, but doesn't seem to be any serious activity.
And there's some people patrolling.
Yeah, there's a guy who's kind of walking around the edge of the camp.
And is he doing it like regularly? What's the frequency on it?
He just seems to be walking around the edge, just kind of like in a loop.
So the whole camp is covered by one guy going around slowly, like casually walking.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna wait for him to pass, and then I'm gonna try to sneak my way in and climb on the top of this place. Very sneakily while using all my abilities. So I'm moving silently, hiding in the shadows, detecting noise, climbing walls, doing all
Detect
those
traps
things.
too, right? Detect traps.
No, not that one. I am not detecting traps.
Are you picking locks on the way?
Well, unfortunately,
No.
there's a trap.
The one ability you didn't use.
Okay, so you managed to pretty easily sneak up behind and through. Let's see if you move quietly enough.
I am using my move silently and hide in shadows and detect noise to see if I see anyone or hear anyone.
So detect noise is the sort of thing where you have to stop moving and be
Oh.
totally silent for a minute to listen to hear what's going on.
Well, I did it before I started walking.
Okay. Move
Like while I
silent
was hidden.
is 70% chance. So let's just rearrange this.
I love the chat. You're going to sneak very sneakily? Let me add a +5 modifier to your hide check then. Thanks for clarifying.
Okay.
The degree of sneaking is very high.
Okay, so you managed to sneak in to this point. This guy's patrolling clockwise around the encampment. So you get here. What do? We'll just go one turn at a time. So, for your turn, what do you do?
I want to climb on top of this
Okay.
place.
So you move
Sneakily.
here, and then you're gonna try to climb on top of the building.
Yeah, but then I won't like stand up. I'll like stay close, you know?
Okay.
Like crawling.
Yeah. Okay. You pull yourself up onto the building and crawl onto the roof.
Okay, so how's the situation right now from this place, which
It
is
looks
high?
Pretty
Like,
much
do
the
I
exact
see any
same.
guards? Where's everyone on the
No,
map?
you see this one guy patrolling around. He's got
Where is
a
he now?
lantern lit. I'm doing turns. Your turn, his turn, your turn, his turn. So you managed to just climb on top of the roof, and so he's still here. On his turn, he'll move however far he goes.
But right now, where is he on the map? Is he there?
He's right where he is on the map. Yeah, he's
And he's going the other way, opposed
he's
from
going
me.
He's going clockwise around the perimeter.
All right. So now I'm on the rooftop, so I'm gonna head out to this one. Is there any way I can jump through the other roof, or is that too far?
A 15-foot jump, you'd need a running start.
Do I see anyone like this way or like that way, or it's only this guy?
No, it's just the one guy.
So I'm gonna head to the edge and wait
Hold on,
for
let me-
him. Oops.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, let's say I'm on top of it right now. I'm
Yeah,
not
you're on
next
top
to
of it.
right?
Right.
I'm gonna wait for him to move a bit, and then I'm gonna detect noise from here, actually.
Okay, so for your turn, you detect noise. And you don't hear anything.
Alright, so I'm gonna climb down here. Do I see anything here?
No, you see everything's the same. You hop down, no problem.
There's no windows or anything, like in neither of these things?
There's some slatted blinds sort of thing, not glass windows, but kind of I guess slatted blinds that open and close, but they're closed right now.
Alright. Do I see any entrance point from this side of the house?
No.
Being there previously, would I know that there were any other points to enter besides the main door?
No. You know of no other entrance points.
And I don't see any on this wall?
Nope.
Alright, so I'm gonna go around here, see if I see anything.
move your character up to 12 spaces.
Wait, I want to see where the other guys is. Okay, 7. I'm here.
Okay. You can't necessarily see where he is at this point.
All right.
In fact, we should just hide everything from your view.
Can we assume that I saw where they are being held? Because right now I just
No.
realized I might be.
Nope.
Crap.
You have no idea where they're being held.
Damn. Then we should go back in time and let me check the first building that's closest.
Okay.
I don't know. Well, if I use detect noise, would I hear anything right now?
Do you use detect noise?
Yeah.
You don't hear anything.
I groan in pain. Randomly groan in pain.
Oh my god!
Oh, my wound! My grievous wound.
She looks through the keyhole at me and
Because
Vincent
right
are
now
just
I just
kicking
realized
Gregor.
I was totally metagaming because I was looking at where they were. So I
Whatever.
guess I would. I mean, I don't know. I would have checked the first place.
So okay, so you go back to the door to look in.
But I wouldn't like go back.
We're not gonna go back in time. We fucked up. We'll just
Well,
take it
then
from
I'm-
where we are now.
Then I'm not gonna go check the other place because I just wasted a bunch of time.
I fold my legs, Neil.
Okay.
I heard it.
Wait, are you doing right on top of left or left on top of right?
Right on top of left.
Okay. Good choice. What do you do now?
Alright, so I'm gonna. Well, now you're not letting me see anything, so I can't describe where I'm going around the building. Yeah.
Well, like move your character and I'll reveal light ahead of you. Actually, you should probably get a better line of sight because you are an elf.
Because right now I don't even see that there's a building besides me. I don't know where it ends.
There. Can you see the edge of the wall now?
No. If you gave me one more square, I would.
No, I think you can see the edge of the wall.
You can.
Not really.
It
Can you
ends
see
right
a little
there.
brown slash?
Look, this is the corner. Right there.
Okay, thanks. So I'm gonna go towards the corner and look like turn my head to see like what's there. Around the corner. So I'm like this, going like a ninja and looking this way.
Yeah.
Do I don't see anyone still, right?
That's what you see.
Alright. So I'm gonna
And also, at this point, you can see this guy's torch and everything that it illuminates.
which guy's torch?
Scroll down. You can see the guard and his torch as he walks.
Oh. Hmm. I'm gonna use detect noise one more time because she loves that shit.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
Alright, so I'm gonna go around the side. And still looking for windows, by the way. If I see anything, you should warn me.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm looking for any entry points.
You were talking about by entry point. You mean define entry point a little bit better. Is that window big enough to crawl through, or is that like a doorway? What do you mean by entry point? That
Window,
covers a
big
lot of
enough, window or ventilation trap or door or midget door or wolf door, dog door.
You see no doors and no significant windows.
Do I see any tiny windows that I can look through?
Yeah, there's a tiny window.
I look through the tiny window.
You look into the room and you see a lady sleeping on a bed next to a bunch of like a pile of armor.
Loot, I think to myself.
There's also a window over here on the building on your right.
I'm gonna go look there as well, because Abby is very curious.
Okay. Peering through the window, you see 3 guys sleeping in cots.
After having incestuous sex. Because they're
All right.
brothers.
Yeah, I was
So-
like, I don't know how it's incestuous, but I don't want to know.
They're brothers.
All right, so now I decided this is not metagaming anymore. Since Abby loves loot, she's gonna go for the building with the loot in it. So we're going back to this side, and I'm actually gonna climb back on the rooftop first because I want to see where the hell everyone is, and then I'm thinking of, and I'm gonna see if there's any entry point from maybe a chimney. I'm gonna see if there's a chimney.
You climb onto this roof.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe
you
I
climb
can
up
go
no
outside
problem.
across from them.
You climb up no problem, and you do find a chimney. We're going to reveal area. You should be able to see just about this, except you can't see what's inside these buildings, so don't worry about that.
So I see a chimney.
Yeah, there is a chimney.
I brush my hair back behind my left ear, Neil.
I hear it.
There's a chimney right up here.
All right. And there was no windows on that side, right? Or any
Correct.
place I could look. Okay, but I think I'm gonna go for the chimney.
Okay, you move over
Do
to
I
the
have rope?
Is it on your character sheet?
Let me see.
No. You have
Can
no
she braid her hair and lower that?
long enough.
Damn it. Neil's thought of everything.
What if I use my daggers to like climb down?
Unbeknownst to Neil, she's been growing her pubic hair at an accelerated rate for over 20 years. And because she's an old elf, it's now 46 feet long.
How does she not trip over that when she runs?
She ties her... Well, it's wrapped around her many a time. It's like a corset. It's a corset of pubic hair.
How do you
that
think
she
those
wears.
pants stay up, Neil? Huh?
Or is she like Bayonetta and it's not really pants, it's just hair?
Exactly. We don't know.
Well, yeah, that'd be weird though.
Yeah,
That
it
would explain.
be
That would
weird.
explain the smell.
You cannot use your daggers to climb down a stone chimney.
Can I just
To mention,
climb
you
down?
can't fit through the hole. It's not like a
Oh.
big fat chimney.
So it's
like
actually not working at all.
there's no way. Like no, it's a tiny like smoke release
this
area. It's
plan
not
is
a big fat
fucked.
chimney.
All right, so never mind this plan. Do I still see where the guy is? Let me see. I'm gonna go towards the front, still on the rooftop, and wait for him to like move past me quite a bit.
So what do you mean wait? What is wait quite a bit? Like where do you wait? Like define that.
I read something funny in the Bible, so I laughed out loud.
Sleep, buddy. Where? At what point do you wait for? Like where? Where is?
Well,
does he
I'm still on the
wait-
rooftop, right? So I actually see him.
Right. So where are you waiting till he moves? Is my question. That's the crux of what I'm getting at.
There. Oh crap! I can't show it because it's all black.
You
It's
can
fine.
still
I can
ping.
see where you pinged.
Oh, okay. Well, there.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna pick the lock as unnoisily as possible, I guess, since...
You hop down and
Do I see anyone first and I detect noise once again? Because I always do it.
you detect noise. You don't hear anything. Also, let's hide areas so you can't see anything over here at all. Or over here at all. You should be able to see more of this stuff. Okay, you detect noise and hear nothing.
Alright, so I tried to pick the lock as, like, doing as least
Okay.
sound as possible.
Right. After a few moments, you realize the door is unlocked.
It was already unlocked.
Crappity. So... I'm gonna open it very slowly while holding it so it doesn't make any sound. And I still happen to have some grease on my hand from earlier because of JP.
No, you don't.
You can get it from your hair, though.
Yeah, considering I'm a 5
Actually-
out of 10, I would assume
Yeah.
I have some grease on my hair.
She's just a five. It's just
And we've
her
been
skin
traveling
oil.
for a
She's
long
from her
time.
zits. It's from all her zits. She just like rubs it and like she pops her face and it's just all full of pus. And then she uses that.
You're not describing a 5 out of 10, Jeff.
She squeezes her face and just pops every zit on her face. There's like 400 of them. And just
As an
like,
elf, she can
Alright.
do that. She has to roll a 20, though. That's a natural crit.
You open the door.
roll for zit crit.
Alright, so do I see any movement or hear anything?
No, but you open the door and you see this. A hallway with a large door on your left, a small door on your right, and another small door much in front
And
of you.
everything is closed with no windows.
Correct.
Which was the door in which I saw the loot earlier?
It was probably the furthest door on your right.
Loot. And there was someone sleeping in it, right?
Yeah.
I'm still gonna I'm gonna detect noise, I guess, on the first door. Like, I'm gonna put my ear up to it and do this and use detect noise.
You hear nothing.
I'm gonna try to pick at it or open it if it's just unlocked.
Okay, you start fiddling with the lock, and it is indeed locked.
So I'm gonna pick it.
Okay.
Do we get to see those rolls, or are you gonna roll for it, Neil?
I get to roll for it.
Okay.
Okay. After a few moments, the lock opens.
I silently open the door.